out high up in Mosedale. We got water. It's brilliant. Into Dampass, across the Blackham, and looking up to Blackham Headwall. Fantastic. Well, here we are on the 12th of June, day before my birthday, up here again in Mosedale. Probably the hottest day of the year.
Very, very hot.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
Really hot.
Worth the walk?
Oh, it better be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we've been working a groove here that Alan Phizacklea had tried way back in the 90s or the early 2000s, not sure. Put a peg in it. What do you think, Ian? Give us a rundown of having had a look at it and looking at the gear. And
Well, it's got a bold start, but it's very, you know, it's all right to start really, but it's just a little bit bold at the beginning. Then the gear's all right after that. But then once you get into that groove up there, it gets really, really technical, move after move, and it's just, the gear's good, but getting it in is very strenuous, and then it just rears its head a bit at the end, and you've got to pull hard at the end, and you're pumped, and it's tough, definitely tough.
so, what overall grade do you think it will be?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the gear is good, but I mean, it's got to be E6, I would say, 6B.
E6 6B.
I would say so. I mean,
Yeah.
if you just came up on site to do it.
Yeah, well, not a lot of people do E6s on site nowadays.
No, what should it be graded for on site?
Well, that's what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And clipping Al's peg is fucking desperate. Although you may have found a way.
Not just desperate.
Fucking desperate.
Yeah.
No, it's not just desperate. But you may have found a way, so.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always an easier way. So today the temperature up here in the shade is probably about 20 degrees. It's ridiculously hot. And we nearly died on the way up.
We did. The dog nearly did.
The dog nearly died, yeah. And yeah, not the best of conditions, but we'll give it another go and decide what to do as the day wears on.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Blackham Headwall.
Blackham Headwall. And I think in the background we've got Scafell Pike.
Yep.
Beautiful day.
Top of Gable.
Beautiful day.
Absolutely fantastic. James enjoyed it.
Yeah.
As usual. So how do you think it went?
Well, we did it.
It did. We did.
A lot of the new challenges in the lakes are up high, and although the routes themselves aren't so long, say about 25 metres, they are absolutely brilliant quality rock.
This one's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
And a really good line.
Yeah.
But it's a long way up. We're nearly on the top of the pillar, aren't we?
Yeah, it was it's a 2-hour comfortable walk.
Yeah. Not much of a path. Well, path to start with, then it's sort of pretty uphill, isn't it?
That's right. And there's a few crags up here. One's called Dampass, which is a great name because it's always wet and you don't want to sit down.
No.
And the one next to that is Blackham, which has a few harder routes on it now. And this was a project that Alan Phizacklea tried several times back when he was climbing really well. So he was very keen to know what the grade is, and we reckon it's E5 stroke E6. As usual, the more you do it, the easier it gets, so it ends up E5, but when you first go on it, you think it's E7.
It seemed like E7 to me even at the end. I wasn't totally convinced I was going to do it, but I did somehow.
Yeah,
just
pressure on.
Yeah, clipping that peg was difficult as well. Al's peg
Al's peg. We've got to leave that in due to respect for Al.
Yeah.
Although it's in pretty good nick.
Yeah.
You could get natural protection, but to keep the grade, it's best to have the peg there because it keeps the rope out your feet, and it also means that you haven't got to hang on for grim death to put gear in, which is often the crux on these hard trad routes. So it flows really well. It's sort of 6A, 6B.
Yeah, moves
climbing,
continuous, really,
continuous
and quite
up the
technical.
groove.
Not obvious climbing. It's technical. Isn't it?
Yeah.
On site, it'd be interesting.
And the beauty of it is it's well protected.
Oh yeah,
It is well protected.
I mean, the bottom's a little bit bold, isn't it? But not particularly.
Yeah.
It's sort of not the hardest climbing, is it? But,
No.
it's a little bit bold, and then the gear just improves, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
It's good then.
Yeah, the bottom wall's probably only 5B, but feeling quite bold. Nice layaway moves into the bottom of the groove. You can get a rest at the bottom of the groove. It's not an easy rest. You've got to sort of adjust your body to get the rest. And then once you start up the groove, all hell lets loose.
Yeah, you haven't got. You've got to just keep going, haven't you? There's no more rest, is there? It's just.
Yeah.
And it's on your feet. It's technical. Getting your feet right. I mean, you can make mistakes, but if you do, you know, you can be off.
The rock is so rough. And the other day when we were on it, we fell off right at the top because the heat was just horrendous. But today,
It's been perfect.
it's been perfect in the shade.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just right.
What? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, it's there.
So I think in the lakes there will be quite a number of new pitches done high up.
That's seems to be the future of it, isn't
But
it?
even the boulders are going high up for boulders. So who knows? That's just maybe the way things are. Okay.
Okay.
Is that it?
Well done.
Well done, mate. Pressure was on there. You did really well. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to do it.
Too hot for Jem. Hey? Oh, what a good father.
I know, looking after him.
Hey? Looking after him.
Feeling him.
Hey?
That'll do the trick, Jem.
Yeah,
Won't it?
that'll do.